my name is Danielle. I have been a nurse for about 5 years and in healthcare for about 11. I graduated high school and started as a CNA. I started in a nursing home and didn't love that, so I transitioned to hospital. I worked as a CNA while I was going to nursing school, and now I have gone from an inpatient medical oncology unit to outpatient clinic in Salt Lake. I really like outpatient because it's super flexible. I like being home with my family. And my goal with my BSN is to actually move into management. I'm currently a clinical nurse coordinator, so I'm kind of the assistant manager of my clinic, which I love. So this degree is just kind of helping me move along in my career. And I've actually really enjoyed it so far, especially looking forward to these courses, leadership and management and the capstone. Let's see. So on my bucket list, one thing I would love to do is to get an RV and just travel around the country for months. I want to go everywhere. I'd love to see all of the national parks and just see what there is. I really haven't been to much of the Midwest or any of that kind of end of the country, and I'd really be interested in that. Though my dream area is kind of the Pacific Northwest. I love being in that kind of lush greenery. The biggest influence in my life is probably my daughter, who just turned 3. She's amazing, and my goal is to make the best possible life for her and my family. She makes me be a better person, and I don't think there's anything better than being a mom. I have read and understood the course syllabus. And for the capstone project, the idea that I kind of had as something we work on a lot in my clinic is messaging or patient away work. So essentially when patients send us requests for advice or questions about their medicine, any question they could possibly come up with or any concerns they're having, they'll send us messages, or we'll get telephone call messages for those. Something we don't really do right now is audit those to see what kind of quality they have. I've already been working on a project in relation to this as far as who handles the messages, but we really don't have much in the way of telling how good that's working. So that's my concept, would be to evaluate the quality of that away work. As far as a timeline, I think this would be a little bit tricky to get a 100% perfect evaluation in a kind of a short time period like this. But my goal would be to take a look at maybe 6 to 8 encounters per week. So for each team of MAs that we have, I could evaluate at least 2 encounters from each of them. So 4 teams would take 4 weeks, potentially adding our RN team as well if time allowed. To do this, I would need to create a tool like a spreadsheet or a checkbox type of tool to look at the messaging encounters and see if they were meeting each of the criteria that we were looking for. We would also need to create like graphs for evaluation. Once we gathered all the data, we'd want to put that together on some kind of spreadsheet or graph or something like that to be kind of an easy visual to show people, or show whoever we're trying to show that either it worked or it didn't work, or if there was improvement, or just even a baseline data to keep moving forward. As far as presenting to a target audience, it would be those graphs I mentioned, or spreadsheets kind of showing that data, and maybe a pre-project and post-project numbers. And yeah, that's my idea. It would need, I think, some putting on paper and tweaking, but I think that could actually be pretty valuable to my clinic. So I can't wait to read everybody else's posts and maybe add to my own from your ideas. Thanks.